Well, this is gonna be stupid. The end of the year mean a couple of things. Anime fans are bringing back the Christmas creature, and the video game fans are gonna be at each other's throat over who has the best crotch. Everybody's gonna make a Game of the Year video around this time. So here I am, making a video about this topic around this time. The rules are very simple. It needs to be a game I need to have played this year. It can't be a repeat, because if we could take repeats here, this list would only be Mega Man and Metroid. It doesn't need to be a game that came out this year, it just needs to be a game and I have to have played this year. And here are the mentions that didn't make it to the top 8. Dracula's Curse is definitely the third Castlevania and is definitely cursed. Before you ask, yes, I did play the American version, because I heard the American version was fucked, and then I decided, well, I wanna see how fucked it is. It was pretty fucked. Street Fighter Alpha 3, it was fun! I can't really talk about this one without going really in depth, but it was a fun Street Fighter with fun mechanics. I forgot to play Stardew Valley for the first time this year. A fun story about the Stardew Valley is that friends texted me, please stop playing Stardew Valley and talk to me. I played Hades this year, I also forgot about that. Hades was fun, I didn't love it as much as other people, but I did like. I think it's easier to play than Dead Cells, but I think I like Dead Cells more. But that's the whole new topic that I'm not gonna talk about it. I played Portal for the first time this year. Surprising, I know, and there's a fun story around this one. So I went to a friend's house, and long story short, I ended up playing like half of Portal on her PC. Everyone was being social and I was playing Portal. It's a very fun puzzle game, I really need to pick it up at some point. Hither Gazer was a very nice surprise. I'm not playing it anymore and I did think I should play more, but it was very fun. I was surprised by how good the combat was. Doom from 1993. I just woke up one day and thought, well, I wanna play Doom. So I got Doom and I played Doom. As old as this game is, I was surprised because it was still Doom. It still had that feeling of, to quote the game itself, the only thing they fear is you. And this came out in 1993. It's impressive that they managed to get this feeling on a disc. Oh wait, that's right, speaking of Doom, I also played Sonic Robo Blast 2 this year. I have many things to say about SRB 2, I will most likely have to drag Blaze to make an episode out of it, but it was one of the very few times in my life I played a Sonic game and thought, okay, this might be too fast. Funny little story that happened with both Doom and Sonic Robo Blast. I got sick. I don't know what happened, I just played it and I think, well, I'm not feeling okay anymore. Speaking of Sonic, I also played Sonic Adventure 2 for the first time this year. Not gonna start any controversial things here, but at the very least the Sonic and Shadow stages are very nice. Just today I played Sonic Rush. I don't know why. I know why I played Sonic Rush actually. It's because of Bomber Barbara. So I decided I'm gonna give this game a shot. I gave it a shot. I don't know if I gave it enough of a shot to know if I really like this game or not, but I gave it a shot and was okay. Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1, that's a mouthful. Fun story about this game. Took me 8 years to beat this game, but I did beat it. Neptunia is a series that some people like, some people really hate, and I kinda like it, but I don't know. I mean, it's just silly and fun. I should have spent more time with Wargroove. I don't think I played for more than 3 hours, but those 3 hours were kinda fun, you know? Could probably be on the list, but I don't think I really played enough to justify it. Devil May Cry 3 is one of my favorite games of all time, and I don't started playing this game this year, but I did finish this game this year. But I thought, you know, I could put him in mentions because it was a very good game. I did play this year, so here it is. It's a very good game. And another game I didn't play enough this year. Wind Waker. I have many things to say about Wind Waker. It still has some of that modern Zelda stank on it. I say modern Zelda, but modern Zelda technically started in 98. And the last quote-unquote modern Zelda was in 2011. Oh boy. I know Wind Waker has its ups and downs, but so far I'm really liking it. It's a very good Zelda game. I know it's going downhill sooner or later, but so far it's good. Donkey Kong Country Returns was a game I played this year and I haven't finished. I was considering if I want to put it here because I don't want this list to be, look at all the things I played this year. But then I take a good look at that monkey and I think, come over here mate, you're a good monkey. And yes, he's a good monkey. Katamari Damacy Reroll was a game that I finally played this year. It is the first Katamari, but Katamari is still Katamari. It might not be perfect, but it is still Katamari. Was that all of it? I hope this was all of it. These were just honorable mentions to things I played this year and I thought, oh, this was quite good, I want to talk about this. And now you know why Sonic Heroes didn't make the list. Now it's time to talk about the meat of this list. The actual 8 best games of this year. That was the idea, but then I had to take my shark out for a walk, and then I couldn't actually rank the games. So as my cat used to say, Shogunaina. So here's what I came up with. I'm gonna take this list, put it on a roulette wheel, spin it, and then I'm gonna talk about whatever the fuck comes up. I'll do this to the bottom 4, and then I'm gonna do this to the top 4, and then we're gonna have a video. So just let me get this thing. Beautiful Joe is a beautiful game about a guy named Joe, made by none other than Hideki Kamiya himself, my favorite bald guy. This is a beat 'em up, right? I think this is a beat 'em up. Every time I think about beat 'em ups, I think about Streets of Rage and such, but I think this still counts as a beat 'em up, because you're beating them up. A 2D side-scrolling beat 'em up, made by the guy that made Devil May Cry, so I'm a little bit surprised I don't love the combat. I don't wanna spend too much time talking about Beautiful Joe's combat because... For the day the light shall shine on the beautifulness is yet to come. For now, we shall slumber, but mark my words, for the day a hero in red shall get its recognition will come. This was my very tuney way of saying I want to talk about this game in depth at some point in the future. Talking about the combat is a little bit more complex than just going, oh it's good or oh it's bad. The foundations of it are very nice. I have my questions about the execution, and a couple of game design decisions that really make me scratch my head and wonder if either A. QA was on paid leave, or B. Kamiya is a sadistic little bitch. Although to be fair, Devil May Cry 1 also wasn't the greatest fantasy thing around, so I think Kamiya was just not really sure what the fuck he was doing. But let's ignore the combat for a little bit. Bloody hell, this game is good. For everything this game doesn't get about the combat, it gets right about the whole rest. From aesthetics, to the graphics, to the style of it, everything on this game is so unique. It's great. I love it. It is depressing this game hasn't been re-released. It is stuck on the GameCube and the PS2. Come on, Capcom. You're not Crapcom anymore, you're Capcom. Do the right thing. Re-release this game. So, remember how I just said that I didn't want to spend too much time talking about Beautiful Joe because it could be a video in and out of itself? Yeah, Mario Sunshine is gonna be a video. A video I'm already in the process of writing it. Since I don't want to spoil that and I don't want to spend too much time doing this video, I'll give you the short version of it. Very nice game, mate! It is weird to talk about Sunshine because Sunshine exists in the middle of 64 and Galaxy, and these three games are completely different from one another. Sunshine is very similar to 64, but is very different at the same time, which is kinda crazy. But let's ignore the whole rest of 3D Mario, let's just analyze Mario Sunshine. Yeah, bloody good! This game actually reminded me, oh right, 3D Mario is fun. It is just so much fun to just play the game. The levels are great, Mario controls really great, hear that Sonic? It's just a great 3D platformer. It might be my favorite 3D Mario. I can't say for sure, it might be. Scarlet Nexus was a game that I had my eyes on for a very long time, and I think I was the only one. I finally decided to bite the bullet and get this game this year, and was I surprised? Was I disappointed? Yes, and also yes. The combat for Scarlet Nexus is weird. I don't know what Bandai Namco was thinking with this one, because this is a 3D hack and slash anime game, but it feels like they were afraid of making a hack and slash game. You know when you start playing a game, and the game isn't really crazy, isn't really intense, but you're still in that expectation of, okay, they're gonna make the combat crazy, I'm gonna have to get good at this. It never really happened. It had hard moments, but it wasn't really hard, and I was playing on hard, and this isn't just saying I need my games to be hard, but it just felt soulless, hollow, empty. Maybe. I don't know if those are the right words, but it didn't leave the right taste in my mouth. I mean the challenge part of it. The rest of the combat, which involves you using the psychokinetic powers, yeah, that was sick. For everyone that doesn't know, most of you, the idea of the game is that you have your party of enemy characters and all of them have one variety of psychokinetic abilities. You have the girl that has fire powers, you have the guy that has electric powers, your main character has, I'm not gonna spoil it, so let's just say he has telekinesis, and that is the basis of the combat, using the variety of powers you have at the time. And yes, that is very good. It is very anime action game, but it is very good anime action game. Also, believe it or not, I was invested in this goddamn story. I don't know why, I don't know how. I was invested. I was playing the game to see what the fuck would happen next. A very nice surprise. A little bit lackluster, a very nice surprise nonetheless. Mario & Luigi RPG was the first RPG to feature not only the red Italian man, but also the green Italian man. It is the first Mario & Luigi game. This means that it is the first Mario & Luigi game, but this also means it is a Mario & Luigi game. Mario & Luigi suffers from Final Fantasy. I pick one up, I play it, I get distracted, I never come back. I decided to change this because, I don't know, I miss Mario & Luigi, so I finished the first game. What a fun little RPG. This game was nothing short than a lovely journey. Not only do you get Mario and Luigi actually doing shit together, they do shit together in a good game. And that's the Cliff's Note version of it. A very nice little journey with Mario and Luigi. That being said, I had my problems with this, because this is the first Mario and Luigi game. So Alpha Dream, may God have their soul, didn't really get everything right the first run. Most of my problems came actually from the battle system, which isn't bad. I really like how the Mario RPGs have this action battle system. That being said, I don't really think Alpha Dream really got right the first run. This is something that would be refined with later games. So coming from those to this was a little bit shocking. Also, the second part of the game really drags for no apparent reason, and that was a bummer. A great game that would set the precedent for even better games in my opinion. And now for the top 4 games of the year. Wow, the Mega Man fan played the Mega Man-like game and liked it. Wow, what a surprise. I actually finished the first Gunvolt game this year. After I finished that, I immediately started the second one. The greatest innovation Gunvolt 2 brings to the table is playing as a racist. Gunvolt 2 is more Gunvolt, meaning that it is a 10 out of 10. I don't wanna call myself a big Gunvolt fan because I haven't really played, a lot. I played game 1 and game 2. But so far, yes, I really like Gunvolt. I could start talking about characters and world and etc, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm here to talk about Gunvolt 2. It is more Gunvolt, this time you can play as a red racist boy. I'm a very easy to please bird, I see a 2D shooter, I like it. Gunvolt is a masterclass on being a great 2D shooter. And it also activates the tryhard part of my brain, cause it's Gunvolt. Gunvolt 2 is Gunvolt 2, and as long as Gunvolt is Gunvolt, I'm gonna like it. So I think I am into time travel. Not time travel in general, but like media that actually gets time travel and works solely around time traveling. I'm not really sure, but just to be safe, don't ask me about Steins Gate. So you take time traveling, and then you take the giant robots, and then you take non-linear narratives, you take a story that focuses around a multitude of characters, you make a strategy game out of it. What do you get? Exactly, a runner-up for one of my favorite games of all time. 13 Sentinels, masterpiece, is a masterpiece. I don't normally say, oh, this game is a masterpiece, because I don't really like to say it, I think it undersells the term, but when I say a game like this is why I don't undersell the term. This is a masterpiece. One of the very few times in my life I ever said, oh man, I gotta play the game, and then I played the game and I think, oh shit, this game's good, I wanna play more. But then I would open up more story and I'll think, ah damn it, I have to play the story. And then I'll play the story and I'll think, ooh, the story. It's great, it's amazing. 5 people played it and all of them say this game is great. I can confirm, this game is great. Play it now, it's on the Switch. Lay down in their bed, pick up this game, play it, it's gonna be great. The amount of times I took off my bandana and threw it on the ground screaming, God damn it! While playing this game, I lost the count. The story is great, the narrative is great, great game. Congratulations. I feel so vindicated because when the first trailer for this game came out, I was like, oh ho ho, this looks good! And nobody talked about it. And then it came out, and 4 people said this game was good. And now I played it, so I'm here to say, it is good. X3, read all about it. Local birds that gets hard over fighting likes fighting games. God damn it, do I love fighting games. I'm not good at them, I just love them. But I'm not here to talk about how hard I get over fighting games. I'm here to talk about Under 19 Birth. EXE Late CLR. That is a mouthful of a title. Oh, French bread, my sweet, sweet French bread. You are the only French thing I like aside from... I can't say that, spoiler. This game was so good. This was actually the first Under 19 Birth game I played. And honestly, really like it. I sadly cannot sit here and talk too much about this because that would be a very long video. But regardless, amazing game. I really love it. Couple minutes ago I said that 30 Seconds is a game that might break into my favorite games of all time list. And now I have a game that kinda broke into the favorite list, but not really. Code Vein is a game normally described as being Dark Souls with enemy vampires. And they are not wrong. Code Vein follows the templates of Dark Souls very closely. But that isn't to say it doesn't do its own shit. From character to places to your powers, all of them are very fun. I've enjoyed every single minute playing this game. The only reason I didn't finish is because I don't want to say goodbye yet. And those were my top 8 games of the year. I was really into giving Bandai Namco money this year, huh? I'll probably keep giving them money, Tekken 8's coming out. I complained a lot about combat this video, huh? I will add this right here right now. I didn't hate the combat of any of the games that I said I had a problem with the combat. It's just one of those less than ideal things that you can see the cracks and think, there's some cracks in here and I don't really think I should ignore this. But this is what they are. Little cracks that don't hinder too much of the experience. I mean, most of the times. Beautiful Joe was on the list. You might look at me and say, wow, you didn't play anything that came out this year? No, I didn't.